Folks, it's finally happening. The gravy train, the hype train, the delusion, the foolishness, the stupidity regarding Tesla stock is finally over. Things are finally hitting the fan. People are finally starting to realize that this company trades at an absolutely insane valuation. People are finally starting to realize that Tesla is overvalued. And people are finally starting to realize that Tesla is a car company. Now, over the last year, every single earnings report that Tesla has posted has led to the stock going down 9%. It's happening again. You look right here on my computer. Tesla is almost down 10%. Yesterday, the thing was at 209. Today, it's at 187. God knows how much lower it's going to go. I suspect it'll probably go lower. Now, I'm not going to play fake chart wizard and be like, oh, resistance is at 175. And I have no idea. But I do think it's going to go lower. Now, let me go over some interesting things that I was reading last night regarding Tesla stock. And I did listen to the earnings call, and I have some notes from that too. So, number one, they missed on earnings and revenue for the second quarter in a row. They basically missed on everything. I mean, it was an absolute crap show. You know, the party's over. And it even got to the point where I saw something that I never in life thought I would ever see. I saw two mega bulls this morning come out and finally admit the truth about Tesla. That's how bad it's gotten. Even the bulls are finally starting to lose faith, which I wouldn't even say lose faith. I would say the bulls are finally starting to come to reality of what was already known from the last few earnings reports about Tesla. This was easy to see. It was easy to see that BYD is eating Tesla's lunch money. BYD is killing it. And they are a serious threat and serious competition to Tesla. Okay, number one. Number two, and I didn't originally think this 2 years ago, but it's more than obvious that Tesla is a car company. That is how they make their money. It's not spooky space cowboy, Furious 5, revolutionary, idiosyncrasy, artificial intelligence, almighty, gonna change the world. Car. And this is what Gary Black had to say. Let me go ahead and go to the tweet real quick. So Gary Black, who is notoriously a Tesla bull, has most of his money in Tesla, has been singing the praises of Tesla for years. He said another disaster Tesla earnings call. Keyword, he said another. So even he acknowledges that the last earnings call they had, which I believe was in October, was a disaster as well. So he says another Tesla earnings disaster. Although this time actual quarterly results were okay, lack of FY24 volume or margin guidance is the culprit. And then let's go to the bull of all bulls. And when I say the bull of all bulls, I'm telling you guys, this guy is a mega bull. His name is Dan Ives. I think he's with Wedbush. I think that's what he's with. He's with Wedbush. Dan Ives came out. He wasn't happy. The tweet is right here. Dan Ives said, "We were dead wrong expecting Musk and the team to step up like adults in the room and give a strategic and financial overview of the ongoing price cuts, margin structure, and fluctuating demand. Instead, we got a high-level view with another train wreck conference call for street price target to 315. Okay. Now, the other issue that you had is just about every single bank, and you normally don't have this with Tesla earnings calls. When you have Tesla earnings calls, you'll still have these clown analysts with these banks that'll be like, oh, well, the earnings call was bad, but we don't care. We're raising the price target. Tesla's the greatest thing in the world. It's great. It's great. Raise the price target, It's going to 1,000. It's going to 1,000,000. It's going to 200, whatever. But you finally saw something interesting. Let me show you this tweet right here from Walter Bloomberg on Twitter, on X. Walter Bloomberg posted all the different banks that put price cuts to Tesla stock because everybody sees the writing on the wall. KGI Securities downgrade, Goldman Sachs downgrade, Barclays, RBC, UBS, Wells Fargo, everybody just downgrade, price cut. 225 from 250, 297 from 300. Okay, that's not much of a price cut, RBC. You could have kept that one. 270 from 310, 225. Okay, these price cuts are kind of goofy, but anyway, you get the point. Citibank cuts price target to 224 from 255. Okay, so you got that going on, right? Now, I want you guys to remember, last year, by the way, just to add this in, I don't know if anybody's talking about this, but there was this whole weird thing going on with workers. I guess not a weird thing. I mean, I guess, there's an argument that they deserve it, but there was this thing going on last year where you had all these workers going on strike and trying to get higher wages and all that. Bottom line, Tesla gave in. So Tesla workers are actually making more money now. They got what they wanted, just so everybody understands that, okay? Tesla actually cut the prices of their vehicles too, if you guys remember. They cut it in order to undermine its competitors and increase demand for its vehicles. Why? Because we've been talking about this on this channel, and there's other channels that I'm affiliated with or friends with that have talked about it. Shout out to Strongman Personal Finance. He's one of them. We've said that Teslas are not really affordable for the average American. So if a car company like BYD comes out, and they've been around for a long time, don't get me wrong, but if a car company like BYD comes out and they're offering just as good electric cars as a Tesla, but way cheaper the price, what do you think people are going to get? Think about it. We ain't talking about Louis Vuitton and all that here. That's a whole different business. We are talking about a vehicle. Not everybody has the money to buy a $50,000 car. And that's why Tesla had to slash the prices a little bit to compete. But that move has actually cut into profit margins, according to what I am reading right here. And again, I talked to you guys about how the company raised worker pay in all of its manufacturing plants because you had this crazy worker strike last year with all these different companies. So you have that. Tesla did make an interesting announcement. Tesla said that they also want to produce a $25,000 vehicle called Redwood starting in mid-2025. Now, I'll be honest with you. I actually think that's good. I think that will help. I think that's a good idea for them. I think that's great. I think that's what they should have been done. I think they should have been done this because now you make it easier for the average American to actually buy your car. Again, very few people got $50,000 to spend on a new car and don't want to go into, take out that kind of loan to buy that car with a freaking $1,000 car note or whatever it will be. But yeah, I definitely think that this Redwood car would definitely help them compete with BYD, which for those who don't know, BYD actually recently surpassed Tesla as the biggest electric vehicle manufacturer. BYD is now the biggest electric vehicle manufacturer. It is no longer Tesla. It is BYD. Okay. Now, a huge reason why the stock is down, and we could go back over here, stock is literally down 9%, is because Tesla didn't give any firm sales guidance for 2024. The reason why is because it's probably going to be bad. So I'm here to tell you right now, do not be surprised if the next earnings call Tesla has is bad. Translation, the gravy train is over. The other thing they said in the earnings call, Elon Musk said, or I guess whoever wrote the earnings call, they said our vehicle volume growth rate may be lower, notably lower. They said our vehicle volume growth rate may be notably lower than the growth rate achieved in 2023. So not only are they saying it's lower, which Wall Street already expects, they're saying it's going to be notably lower. So again, the growth story, the gravy train, the hype with Tesla is finally over. If you're still delusional enough to just say, I'm selling my house to buy Tesla, I'm selling all my stocks to buy Tesla, Tesla's going to be my only holding, Tesla's going to be my largest holding, it's stupid. And I want to make it clear. I actually like Tesla. I don't have a problem with this company. My problem is the high valuation of it. My problem is the crazy hype that this company gets. That is my problem. Sorry about that. My problem is the hype and the crazy valuation that this company gets. If Tesla falls enough, I would have no problem buying it. But some of these crazy prices that it's trading at, I can't do it, folks. I just can't do it. Last thing I want to say, the other issue with Tesla is with any other company, you have a pretty normal CEO. The problem with Tesla is your CEO is basically the reincarnation of Kanye West. In my opinion, Elon Musk is very similar to Kanye West. When it comes to both of those human beings, you have no idea what they're going to do. Both of them are extremely unpredictable. You have no idea what you're going to get. One day they could wake up, send a tweet out and it causes a firestorm, just completely go left. Kanye has done it. Kanye has woken up one day and just tweeted something absolutely insane that has had negative impacts on him and the people around him. Elon Musk doing the same thing, and he just recently did it. What happened was Elon Musk recently posted, and I'm sure most of you guys know this, but Elon Musk recently posted on his social media that he wanted more control of Tesla. He said he wanted about 25% of the voting stock, and he said that without more control, he would consider taking his new artificial intelligence and robotics products to another company instead of producing them at Tesla. Now, at the earnings call, one of the people in the audience asked the question. They asked on the earnings call, hey, what's up with that? You know, would you like to explain more about it? And did Elon Musk walk back the comments, which I think he should have? No, he didn't walk it back. He doubled down. He said 25% is the level he wants and feels that that number gives him the influence he requires at the company. And he said he would accept a new class of super voting stock, which would likely require a shareholder vote. So again, you have a company who the story is falling apart. Growth ain't looking too good anymore. Competitor BYD is really stepping in and making a big impact on Tesla. And then you also have the fact that you have this absolutely insane, crazy CEO that randomly tweets he wants 25% of control or else, which, yeah, that's going to bode over well for the company. And so that's what's leading to where Tesla is. Now, what are my thoughts on this? Again, I want to reiterate. Do I think Tesla is the worst company in the world? No. Do I hate Tesla? No, I don't. I just don't think you should be buying Tesla at $1,000, which is what Tesla used to be before the stock split. Before they did the stock split, Tesla was trading at $1,000. Now it's, 200, whatever, which if you just really look at the company, it's just trading too high. So for me, where would I buy Tesla? Well, I'm not going to pull a Paul with everything money and be like, oh, if Tesla goes to 60, I'll buy. I'm not going to say that. What I will say is if Tesla drops another 20, 30% from here, I would seriously consider buying it. That's my personal thoughts and opinions on the stock. It drops another 20, 30%. I don't know how far I would have to go, maybe 150, maybe 140. I don't know. I would personally consider buying it. I'm not even going to lie to you. I would even maybe consider buying. Actually, I don't know. I got to think about it. Honestly, if you want the honest truth, I'm really not interested in this company right now just because I just think there's a lot of better opportunities. But I know the people in the code are going to want to hear, well, when should I buy? What are you going to buy? When did I buy? I want to buy the company. Just I don't know, man. I really don't know. If you want my honest opinion, I'm not even so sure I would buy right now. I would probably wait till the next few earnings reports and see what happens because they're already telling you that this year's, 2024 is not going to be too good for us. So anyway, that's really all I got. That's my opinion on the entire thing. The Tesla gravy train is finally over. The company is slowly but surely collapsing and the hype train is over. It's time to come back to being realistic when it comes to investing in stocks and stop with this whole, it's the future, bro. It's AI, all these buzzwords. So I'm going to buy the company no matter the valuation. Let's practice common sense here, people. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.